Hey y'all, welcome to the show. Today is Tuesday, January 21st, and this is episode 31. I'm getting a lot better as I go, as you guys know, but anyway, today I just wanted to talk about, a few things. So, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I'm pretty damn self-conscious at times about the way I look, my weight. This ugly ass mole that I got right here that always has hair growing out of it, even though I can barely grow any facial hair anywhere else. My haircut, a lot of the time, is pretty lame unless I decide to style it. The way my voice sounds, I get really self-conscious about that. And in general, I'm self-conscious about a lot of things, and I don't really know why. But I think it's a really human thing in general for people to think of themselves negatively, to think that other people are constantly judging them. And, the reason we think that is because we are constantly judging other people. So, if you're judging other people, chances are you're going to think that other people are judging you. That may not be the case. A lot of the time people are too busy judging themselves to think about anyone else, but we judge other people all the time, right? There's always those fringe groups. I know a lot of people who would make fun of people who are gay or trans, people who just generally don't understand things like this. A lot of people, especially being a teenager or a young adult, life can be really, really rough sometimes, Kids suck. Kids, especially in public schools, when you have, 30, 40 kids cooped up into one room, up to 1,000 students in one school. Right? You get with that you generally form, tight-knit groups, and if you don't fit within one of these tight-knit groups, you're an outcast, Social cliques, they're popular. We don't think that we have them, but every school has them. You got your jocks, you got your nerds, you got your music geeks and nerds, your, let's see, I don't know, your jocks, nerds, music, There's those people who are constantly hanging out in the chemistry lab. That was my dad when he was in high school. There's a whole bunch of different cliques in general. There's the, those stereotypical, Visco girls. And then, if you don't fit in one of those boxes, your life kind of isn't great. And a lot of the times in high school and early years of college, you want to be popular. You want to get to know people. But that isn't the case for a lot of people, and it's really kind of sad. Personally, when you feel judged all the time, and when you judge yourself all the time, it can really, really have a, heavy weight on you. So, my advice for the day is, don't think about that stuff all the time, It's okay if you want to lose some weight. It's okay if you want to style your hair differently. But it's not okay to constantly look down on yourself. Even if you think you're a complete and total failure. Look at me. Last semester of college, I ended with a .45 GPA. I live in my parents' basement. I'm age 18, so that's totally normal. But in general, there's a lot of things that I could have done better the past few years that would make me way better off today. I work a minimum wage job. I guess it's a bit over minimum wage, but still. I have a pretty lame and boring life, and I know that as a person I'm smart enough and I have a high enough IQ that if I just took the initiative to get stuff done instead of sitting on my butt attached to social media and such, I could have been so much better. And another thing that brought me down was my constantly thinking of myself in a negative way. And when you think of yourself in a negative way constantly, that's going to have an impact on your school life, on your social life, and when you think of yourself negatively, the chances are other people will think of you negatively too. But when you're positive about yourself, whether it's your body, your brain, your ability to solve problems, your ability to interact with others well, if you're positive about yourself, chances are, unless you're like a super annoying asshole, freaking moron, things like that, if you're, a normal person, chances are, right, other people will see that too. If you're a happy person, even if you're super energetic, people will like you if you like yourself, right? There are exceptions. There are people who are just way too annoying, and, so don't go over the top. I say be yourself, but don't be one of those hyper energetic, I'm 12 but I'm 18 physically kind of people, and you should be, you should make it pretty far. I know that people in general have, kind of liked me, I guess. I'm not super popular. I'm not like some kind of legend, but I'm also not like hated, or I'm not like not well known, I have friends, and I'm glad I have friends, because there are a lot of people out there who don't have people for them. And listen, if you know someone who, even if they don't look cool, they smell weird, or they're super annoying, if you know someone who doesn't have a lot of friends, talk to them, make sure they're having a good day. Depression hits a lot of people. It hits people the worst when they're alone, when they're lonely, and there's no one by their side. So you can always, no matter who it is, help someone out by being there next to them, So, but, negatives aside, one thing that I really wanted to talk about was how, I know, I talk about this way too much. It's basically the underlying theme of this channel at this point. The fact that I'm doing so incredibly well for what I am. I'm just a kid. I guess I'm a young adult now, but it doesn't seem like it. Anyway, I'm just a kid. I got quite a bit of time on my hands now, and I just make mediocre quality videos, and for some dumb reason, people watch them, and I'm so happy, because for a kid like me, living in small town, rural Utah, pretty much middle of nowhere. I mean, I guess St. George is pretty big. Population's like 80,000, and this whole area has like 200-some thousand people in it in total. But still, I, for the most part, am just a small town kid, and I guess I had a dream, and I never expected to grow so quickly. 1 or 2 subscribers per day I was expecting, maybe, but there were some days when I didn't get any, and that's okay. Other days when I got a lot. Like yesterday, between yesterday and Sunday, I gained over 10 subscribers, probably like 12 now, I haven't checked. So that was amazing. And then, let's see, 2 weeks ago, when I had just had my channel for about 3 days, I gained about 15 subscribers in one day, so that was amazing. Right? So I'm now at like 45, I think 43, something like that. And I'm so happy because I started the channel 15 days ago, and I've been pumping out content at a rate that I should probably slow down a bit because I'm going to run out of things to talk about at this point. But anyway, I've gained 40 subscribers in 15 days, which is average of about 3 subscribers per day, which is really, really good. And I'm hoping it's just speeding up from there. 3 subscribers per day. Think about it. 3 subscribers per day. If I continue at this pace, I can hit 1,000 subscribers within 1 year. If I increase the quality of my content as I go, which I do plan on doing, I do plan on buying a PC, a real mic, headset, things like that. If I increase the quality of my content as I go, my rate will increase. So I'm gaining an average of 3 subscribers per day now. I'm going to gain an average of, 8 to 10 subscribers by the beginning of February or the middle of February. 10 subscribers per day, we'll say. And then, within a year from then, I could be at 3,000 subscribers, even 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And from there, I could just even increase. I'm betting that if I can post high-quality content, that within the next couple months, if I continue growing at this pace, I can get 15 subscribers per day by the end of the year. My average will be 15 subscribers per day. I know that's a long shot. Can I actually expect to gain 15 whole subscribers per day? Yes. There are people out there who gain 10, 20, 30,000 subscribers per day. PewDiePie gained 200,000 subscribers one day. T-Series is gaining 100,000 subscribers per day. It's not something that doesn't happen. And 15 subscribers per day, thinking of that rate, thinking of, that, say, even if I continued at that pace, 5 years from now, I could be at almost 30,000 subscribers. I could have a significant place here on the internet. And, that's been a dream of mine since I was about 10 or 11 years old, to be not even a super well-known figure, but a figure known well enough, I've always been into music, acting. I've always been a performer in general. And I've always wanted my voice to be heard by as many people as possible. When those numbers go up, it makes me so freaking happy. Like, you guys have no idea. It boosts my ego. It makes me feel better about myself. It makes me say I'm no longer down in the dumps, and a lot more, wow, people actually sit through and listen to and watch what I have to say. And that just the feeling that even if it's just one person, because every single one of my videos has at least 1 view. In fact, I think only one of my videos only has 1 view. Every other video has at least 3, and my best video has almost 80 views, which is so awesome to think about. I don't think anyone expects or should expect to get a video to 80 views within their first 2 weeks of being on YouTube. Generally, you start out slow, like your first videos might get 5 or 6 views average. I'm probably averaging 10 views per video right now, which is really good as a start. it's amazing, actually. I have, like I said, in my joke as a I'm better than PewDiePie video, my view to subscriber ratio is 1 to 4. I get 1 view for every 4 subscribers I have, on average. And then, of course, like everybody has, there are those videos out there that my view count is like double my subscriber count. Like, my number 1 video has, like I said, almost 80 views. That is almost twice as much as my subscriber count. Everyone has those, but most people have a 1 to 10 or even 1 to 20 view to subscriber ratio. If you have 100,000 subs, you might get 10, maybe 20,000 views. If you have 10,000, you'll get, 1,000, 2,000. If you have 1,000, maybe 100, couple hundred, maybe up to 500, 600 sometimes. And if you have 100, 10 or 11 views. So it's amazing that me, having only 40 subscribers, am averaging approximately 10 views per video. And I know who you guys are who are viewing my videos. And, Luke, Joey, Cameron, Will, Patrick, Everett, Gabo, maybe Parker. For the most part, friends out there from my school life. And I'm so happy that people in not only in my real world, real life are watching, but also a lot of people on the internet are discovering me. Like, I probably got 15 of my subscribers are people I've never met, people I've never interacted with, but have discovered my content through YouTube's algorithm. And that's something that I never expected, and it makes me feel so incredible that I'm getting noticed by the algorithm now, which means that my videos, in terms of views, are going to shoot up soon enough. I can get my first video to 100 views by the end of this month, maybe the middle of next month. But I can get 100 views by the middle of next month. I know it. I know it because I'm getting seen on the algorithm. There are people, not only in real life, but also all over the internet who see at least 1, if not 2 or 3 of my videos and subscribe. They choose to subscribe, and 1 in 4 will come back and watch another video, maybe 2 or 3 more videos, maybe all of my videos. Maybe people binge watch Michael A. Jameson. Who the hell would binge watch me? But it's just, I don't even have anything to say. I'm just so happy. When I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to start a Patreon and a Subscribe Star. Probably gonna hook up a PayPal or a Venmo or a Cash App, or a place in general for you guys to donate money if you want to see an increase in the quality of my content. Because here's the thing, I work at $9.25 an hour, and I'm earning, well, right now, I'm only working 3 days a week, 4 hours a day. That's going to change soon. I'm going to get up to 25, 30 hours a week within the next couple months, at least I'm hoping. But right now, I'm earning, 12 hours a week I'm working. And then the rest of my time I'm spending in my parents' basement. So that's why I'm pumping out content, because I'm not going to school right now, and I'm only working a few hours. That's probably going to change, but if you guys want me to keep posting content, if you guys want my content to increase in quality, definitely, I've got a PayPal, Venmo, Cash App that I'm going to set up soon enough, and if you guys are interested, you can donate, and then I can buy that PC faster, that headset. I can get that editing software, and I can post higher quality videos faster. I've got a podcast on the way. I'm not I haven't started it yet because I don't have the equipment. I want to start podcasting. I want to start Twitch streaming. I want to, make a name for myself in the gaming community. So there's a lot of awesome things that I look forward to doing that I can't afford to do right now. So yeah, I look forward to growing with you guys because holy shit. I never expected to grow so fast. And I know there are a lot of people out there who say the same thing. I never expected to grow so fast. Who would be at 100, 500, 1,000, 10,000 subscribers within the first few weeks of them making their channels. But that's not the case for most people. Most people who start out on YouTube don't gain a huge following. They don't gain their first 100 even for at least a few months. Like, I have a friend named Kyla who also has a YouTube channel who was on YouTube for more than 2 years before she hit 100 subscribers. The fact that I got 40 subscribers in 2 weeks is detrimental to the fact that I've got a real brand and I've got a real thing going for me. And that's one thing I'm super, super happy about. So yeah, in general, a lot of good, a lot of bad. We started this video off on a negative note, unfortunately, but we ended positively. And I'm so happy for that. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. And if you're thankful for me, give this video a like, share it with everyone you know, comment your thoughts on the channel. What do you like so far? Do you have any advice for me moving forward? And yeah, peace out. Thanks for watching. So, quick update. I just checked my channel again because I didn't check it this morning. I'm at 46 subscribers, not just 40. So, between yesterday and Sunday, I gained 16, 17, something like that, subscribers. Almost 20 subscribers. I basically doubled my subscriber base in 2 days. How does this happen? Thank you, guys. Thank you.